What is up, guys? So tonight, more Animal Crossing goodness. Oh, you know what? I have to deliver those to the museum. So I fixed the clock. I decided to set nighttime during the day though, so it's the days right. The time is a couple hours off. Mainly just so when I play this, I could utilize the shop. Unfortunately, but aside from that, everything's back to normal. Didn't really do much. I sold off those fish from the last time I was playing, and then I got some more fossils. Let me make sure. I know, I'm just pulling weeds. I'm gonna go to fishing here in a second. It's been raining every time I turn this on, though. It's kind of crazy. The last few nights, it's just been raining on here. Hey, who's this? Oh, that's Pippi. Okay, I talked to Pippi for like 3 seconds. Yeah, so it's not drastically changing days anymore, which is good. So I feel like I can progress a little more. See if Lobo has anything for me to do. Okay. Yeah, the weeds are a pain in the ass. Just making sure my sound on my phone was off. Cool. But yeah, just back to streaming. I should be home every night now, so good old video games. I'll have to start scheduling everything out again the way I want to. Maybe do like a modern game, and then I still haven't figured out schedule-wise. My life's just been too hectic the last few years. Maybe I should do like 8-bit, 16-bit, modern, and then, I don't know, modern, indie. Indie's always hard with the different genres. I wish there was like other categories, like how retro is. I wish there was one for just indie games. Just been watching that Ken Burns country music documentary, which is pretty good. I watch all the Ken Burns documentaries. I'm not like a huge country fan, but I do like me some Johnny Cash and some Dolly Parton. And learning about some of those older guys, Willie Nelson seems pretty cool too. Shit, I watched the baseball one. I hate baseball. I watched that whole documentary, so. Oh man. See, I never want to pick that paper up. There was some paper in the lost and found. I didn't pick it up because I was like, oh, I don't want slots just for paper in my inventory, but I'm gonna need even more paper. Oh, you know what? I think I'm the one who buried that there. It's all good. Come on, fish. Some water, too. Good old water. Alright. Onto the ocean. So I gotta drop those fossils off anyways. So I could check if there's anything in here. Okay, there's just paper. The wanted poster is kind of interesting. I can't tell who that is. It's just a girl with ears and then an owl guy. I know there's the shyster guy, but I don't think that's the same. I don't think that's that guy. Yeah, I don't think I've completed any of the bigger fossils yet. Though Ammonites lived in shells, they were not shellfish, but rather mollusks, like octopi and squid. Closest living relative to the Ammonite is the chambered nautilus. Fascinating. Ammonites existed from the Devonian period, some 400 million years ago, to the end of the Cretaceous period. Their extinction coincided with that of the dinosaurs. Time and tide wait for neither man nor beast. Others always goes on too much. But yeah, I just got like some pieces. Oh, I guess I just need the T-Rex head and then I'll have the whole T-Rex. And then I just need the torso for the Triceratops. There's my Ammonite. My Amber. Dino DNA. Right. It's a bass. Oh, it's not a bass. Cool. Money. Money, money, money. But you know what? I should pick these shells up too. Yeah, my first go through, I'll sell all the shells too. Four fossils to deliver. Oh, I don't think a tree can grow there. I'll try. I really don't think a tree can grow there, though. Damn it. Okay. So I'll go through the trash at the dump. Sell all this other stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, you get the most money for fish, as far as I know. If there's fruit that's not from your town, you can get some pretty decent, like, cash, at least a little bit of cash every day. But I think fishing you get the most. Hands down. Sure. Well, so B runs and R runs. It's interesting. You can see I pulled most of the weeds. It's just up and leave without saying anything. Oh, because the clock was all stupid before. Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing. Hey, what's up, Boot? Hey, Cactor. So we're back to everyday streams again, my friend. I think it's official this time. How have you been doing, Boot? Cleaning up the weeds. Oh man, it's been a rough few days for myself too. I'm sorry to hear that though. I hope things get better for you. I started getting these weird chest pains in my heart. And then I don't know, the other thing doesn't really matter. It's whatever. Oh, thanks. The other thing was just inevitability that we've been talking about. Yeah, it's pretty scary. They haven't happened very often, and since I've been drinking water again, my body's just been recovering, so I think I'll be alright. Yeah, the other thing is just stuff we've already talked about, which doesn't need to be talked about anymore, but also, it's whatever. Because I got more important things to do. Play Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. I'm sorry, I'll stop saying that. Yeah, I was thinking about the schedule again. Because when I start doing it every day again, I was trying to think. Because there's too many times where I'll play a game like 4 or 5 days in a row. Now, I was trying to like think out how I want to do that, or I don't know. Maybe I'll have like 8-bit day, 16-bit day, 32-bit day. I don't know. I wanted to have like a modern day. Modern and also like an indie game thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because I have so many, like, those are the two genres I don't play enough on stream. I do buy a lot of modern games, just not a lot of multiplayer games, but there's a lot of them I need to go through, especially with my computer. I have that capability. And then indie games, I buy so many, there's so many indie games. I have like a backlog of, because I love indie games. And I purposely like, that's like a genre game, like I'll go out of my way every now and then. At least a couple times a year I'll go and look up and see which new ones are available, or I'll go on Steam and look at them. And yeah, I end up finding so many cool, like, cool indie games. And I hate kind of calling them that because it's just independent, you know, it's just not a company, but like some of those games are like really, really, really good. There's a lot of good stuff out there nowadays, a lot of choices. Oh, see that fish just dodged under that. But yeah, I was looking up, so, because you can get NES games in this game, and, God damn it. I always get them on the islands and stuff, but Zelda, the code for Zelda never got released. So there's technically a code Nintendo was going to give out to get Zelda. And Ice Climbers and Mario, you need the e-reader card for. But, there is rumors from some people that have said that you can get some of those games just like, it's like a rare occurrence. Had a good bit of luck with indie games the past couple years. Oh yeah. Well, it's one of those things, I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at spotting them. Like, I could usually tell within, like, a couple minutes of gameplay whether I'm gonna like it or not. Okay. A Crucian carp. That one I might have to bring to the museum. Oh, maybe we can play an indie game after this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get everything moved around, though, a little better. Carp. So there should be less shells on the beach now. See, I got most of the weeds. They were everywhere. They were in every screen. I've cleared up a fair bit of them. But yeah, no, I was laughing because the other night I figured out, since I'm using the HDMI out on the GameCube so I can get a higher, like, higher quality stream, like, so it looks a little clearer. There's the original, like, Super Nintendo port on here, and I can play it on my monitor, so I've been playing it on the monitor, which is perfect. I love this monitor. I'd like to get it to where I can play everything on the monitor. It's kind of how I screwed my PS2 up. Yeah, I should be getting a new PS2 next week, though, at work. I just have to wait, because I didn't have free money, and I'm not going to have free money probably like this weekend. I might have to buy some food first, though, because I have to pay the internet bill, and then we don't have any food. See, that tree, I should have just took the 1,000 coins. That tree's not going to grow there because it's too close to the edge, I think. Damn it. I'm sorry, I'm such ass at fishing. I have caught a couple bigger fish before in this game, but that was like when I was originally playing this game in like 2007 or whatever. Yeah, this has got to be my favorite GameCube game. I still need to play through Mario Sunshine. I've played through some of Luigi's Mansion, but I never beat it. I think Fire Emblem would be a close second. Alright. I'd say the paintings are probably the rarest thing, because there's a section for paintings. You just never run into paintings. Like the fish and the bugs and the fossils, you run into those all the time. Damn it. It's a bass. Could always tell the bass. Always tell the bass. Sorry, I know I said that twice. Another bass. Oh, nice. It's not. I've actually been having some good luck today. I have had times where all I've caught is bass before. But I'm actually catching some pretty decent fish tonight. Ooh. Frog, maybe? Oh, bluegill. I haven't caught a bluegill yet, so that's good. This is a bass too. Damn it. The bass throw you off because the other fish will bite at different times. You get so used to hitting it on the third or fourth one. Damn it. Nice. I always like that you can at least see the fish. Like there's some challenge to the fishing game, but like you're still able to, I don't know. There's been fishing in some earlier games where it was like way harder. This was one of the first games I remember where you could fish and I was just like relaxing. I was just like, ah. Oh, cool, basketball. Fun. Sorry, I had to pull the... Yeah. Let's knock it in the water. Oh, did it go out of the water? It sounded like it bounced. I don't see it anymore. I don't know where it went. But yeah, I'll just play this game for a couple minutes tonight, and then we'll switch off to something else. I was actually looking at other GameCube games because of that. I was like, "Ooh, which other GameCube games can I play?" Oh, Lily. It has not been 3 weeks. I know, it's funny. I don't have an umbrella. I've never had an umbrella in real life either, though. I think like a long time ago, maybe. But I can't remember the last time it rained that I had an umbrella. I usually just stand out in the rain and get all wet. I've never used an umbrella once in my life. That's funny. Yeah, I never remember using one when it rained. I remember like messing with one at somebody's house when I was a kid. Like, you know, when you're like at an old person's house and they have like coats and umbrellas and stuff. Stuff that no one has anymore. I guess we have coats, but I don't know. Old people always had like basic stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Damn it. That was probably a good fish. I wasn't for sure that it actually bit the first time. Yeah, umbrellas are one of those weird things that I think just over time, like, I don't know. I can't see like why people would use them. Because if you have a good enough coat, you don't really need an umbrella. If you're working, you can't really hold an umbrella and work at the same time. I can't think of one person in my generation that's talked about buying an umbrella or used an umbrella. Oh, I bought the Nintendo one though, because it was in the shop the other day. I guess it just says Nintendo in Japanese, but I bought it just to have it. Oh, I could sell all this other random junk in here now that I don't, that I was just picking up. I don't really need any of this crap. I do need a dresser, though. See, now I'm kind of thinking I should have kept that Star Fox thing. But it's okay, because it didn't really do anything. It just kind of sat there. I do really like the R-Wings, though. Bunch of junk. I was trying to think of other old-timey items like that no one really has anymore. I guess radios, like when I was younger, people had radios, like in their house radios, not like car radios, but just like radios that they just had, like they would use. I see boom boxes and stuff like that, stereo systems. I never see like those little radios anymore. Radios will probably be around for a little while though. Sun hats? Yeah. I mean, I've seen them a couple times, mainly because I work at a thrift store. Swimming goggles I actually used when I swam all the time, because I don't like my eyes burning in the chlorine. But yeah, you only usually see swimming goggles with professional swimmers, though. But I swam a lot, though. There was one year in high school, I was on the swim team. I had swimming in 1 hour. I think it was second period. Second hour. We called them hours. Second hour, and then I had it like second hour, fifth hour, and then after school. It was crazy. Because I had an extra, for some reason. Oh, that's what it was. So I had swim class, I had normal swim class, and then I had lifeguard training. Which I never... Shit, I don't even remember. I don't think we got certificates for that or anything. But just like learning like CPR and stuff. Most of the time we just like swam and practiced diving and stuff, which was cool. I used to. I honestly, I haven't really swam since high school. Because we had the pool at the school, and then my mom's uncle had a pool, but no one I've known has had a pool, so. And I always feel weird, like, so there's a pool at the park next to me, but like, there's always like a bunch of little kids there. I just would feel weird going there, you know? Like, I want to go to like a pool where it's like an adult pool. I don't know. So if there was like a gym that had a pool or something, maybe. Yeah, pretty much. Which sucks because I would just want to go. Wasn't that the whole thing? You know why Adult Swim is called Adult Swim? Wasn't that the whole thing? They'd be like, Adult Swim, all kids out of the pool. I remember that. But that wasn't actually a thing, wasn't it? Where it was like the kids had the pool for a certain amount of time, and then they would have a time for just adults to, you know. Even then, you'd probably still want to go with your family kind of thing. And I've never had like I'll probably never have kids or anything, so that's kind of out the window for me. Oh, hey, I found some money. Sorry, I'll go back to fishing. I just kind of wandered up here. Lanterns? Lanterns might be one of those things, right? I think I've had a lantern, but it's one of those things where, I mean, most people are going to be using electricity or batteries or LED lights nowadays. No one's really going to have lanterns anymore. Oh, thanks. Good call on what? Sorry, my mind is just garbage right now, man. It's so hard to keep track of stuff. Oh, on lanterns. Yeah. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Let me get some more water. Oh, man. Uh... watches, too. Like, I think there's still gonna be watches, but not as much. Like, when I was a kid, everybody, like, there was, like, a watch section. There'd be, like, a whole bunch of watches. And I know people like Apple Watches or whatever, but that stuff's not gonna be around for very long. Once there's the computers that you could just press in the air, they'll just be... You'll just look in the air and they'll just be, like, images in front of you, and you'll be able to, like, press on stuff that nobody else can see. That's why it'll be funny when phones go away, too, because people will be like, what are phones? What is this telephone you speak of? Just feel like really outdated. Alarm clocks? I feel like phones have knocked out alarm clocks, too. It is funny, though, because so many phone people I'll talk to be like, well, no one needs computers anymore. Like, personal computers, but I kind of argue against that just because I have never had a phone that's as powerful or has as much space as a personal computer or like a server or something. Blenders, maybe? Oh, no, I guess people always need food stuff. That's kind of tough to call. When is the last time you used a payphone? I never used them because I never had money to use them. And by the time I would have had money to use them, like I would always just use my friend's phone at his house. You know, like I'd be at somebody's house or I'd be at home. So I never really used the payphone. There's still a payphone here though. Up by the certain gas station. I thought they were all gone. I saw one the other day and I was like, holy shit. Like it blew my mind. Yeah, next time you're around, look for payphones. Just look around. There is no payphones around. A payphone that costs 25 cents. Yeah, that's what I mean. I never really used those. I never really had to use those. Because I wasn't, basically when I was like a little kid, I didn't leave the house until I was like 14 or so. And then by the time I did, I was usually hanging out with anyone that I would have called on the phone anyways. Or I just used somebody's house phone. Because no matter how poor somebody was, everybody had a house phone. At least a local house phone. I haven't seen them around in 10 years. Yeah, we had one by the Family Dollar. There was like a real ghetto Family Dollar that's gone now. We still have Family Dollars, but that particular one is gone. It was one I used to go to because it was super ghetto. And then, like I said, that gas station, there's still one there, which is crazy. Because it used to be outside of every gas station you would see a payphone. I think it's kind of bullshit though. I think there should still be payphones. I know they don't make that much money, but there should still be public phones like that. Because you don't know how many times I've seen somebody like, oh, can I borrow your phone? Or I need to call somebody. So I think there's still like, maybe not as many, but I definitely think like each shopping mall or each little area should have one. Just so like for emergencies and stuff. Fuck, man, I keep missing all these fish. Yeah, for sure. Let's see if it stops raining. Last time the bells rung, it stopped raining like right away. Another bass. Fuck. People's battery died. Bad signals. Use phone. Yeah, exactly. Because that always happens. You don't know how many times. So when I worked at a convenience store, there'd at least be 2 or 3 people a night that'd be like, can I use your phone? And I mean, we had the store phone, so it was cool. The rule was basically if it looked like a normal person that's not a crackhead, let them use the phone. But yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know. Maybe that's why it died out. Maybe businesses were just like, hey, you know what? We'll just let the businesses use them, kind of thing. Let the businesses deal with that. It is funny though, because there's so many people. So we would lock the bathrooms. Now they just lock the store, which is funny. They just have a little window for you to go inside that store. The doors aren't even open at night anymore. But we used to lock the bathrooms, and people would be like, it's against the human rights to not have a bathroom. And it's like, no, technically businesses don't have to have a bathroom. It doesn't have to be something that they offer. But people would argue up and down that it was like their human right to use the bathroom. Which is kind of funny. I always thought it was funny because I always knew that anytime I went out to like, okay, I'm going to go shopping, I better use the bathroom before I go, you know? Because there's probably not going to be a bathroom. You know, unless you're going to the mall or something. Or like Walmart. I figured that was just common sense, you know, but and it's mainly they mainly closed all that stuff at night because all the drunk people come in from bars, which is so funny to me because I don't know. I've never liked that culture, the bar culture, the whole going out and getting blasted, and I don't know. I guess I'm just not a very social person. But yeah, having to deal with those kind of people all the time, that's how those people think. Those people think like, oh, you know, the world's out here for me. And it's just like, no. The world's not your playground, I'm sorry. You should just ship all those people to Las Vegas. Because, I mean, I understand every now and then. I understand, you know, once a month, once every couple months, you know, go out. But the people that want to go out, like, every weekend, every day or whatever, it's like, just go to the city like that, like Las Vegas, just live there. You know, I'm sorry the life isn't a giant party, you know. Oh. I feel bad that I'm ranting about that now though. Fuck. It was actually one of the things that me and my ex disagreed on was just I'm just not a person that goes out all the time. Like I'll go out sometimes, but I don't know. I just don't like I don't enjoy constantly going out. Pop-eyed goldfish. Oh look, he wants a spinach. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've caught a pop-eyed goldfish. I'm gonna drop that boot off. I'm gonna put these in the museum. Went out a lot in my early 20s, got super old real quick. Yeah, me too. Well, even when I was younger, like even when I drank all the time when I was younger, I just drink at the house. Or I'd go to like a house party or a friend's house or something. I just never liked the whole like bar atmosphere. And even that, I don't like the whole... Oh, T-Bone, I haven't talked to this person. This is a new person. Boy, howdy. Do you live here in town, too, Moocher? This place is so rad. I moved here with after my folks booted me. Say your name is Vegeta, I can take it. I'm T-Bone. I'm always doing this or that outside, so come talk to me whenever you see me. Sounds good. Damn, Robin's like the only person that lives down below the hill. A lot of it comes down to just my lifestyle, too. I mean, when you grow up, like, not having anything, it's like, yeah, I don't want to go out all the time. If I was, like, rich or whatever, yeah, I'd go out all the time. But, you know, being so poor, not even having a house or anything, it's like, I don't feel like going out. I hate that it always comes back to a class thing, but that's always how I feel about stuff. It's like, okay, like, let's say you're, you know, you're not well off. You could maybe afford, so like, well, let's say like you want to go on vacation or something. Or you want to go to a concert or something. You could do that maybe like once a year, once every 2 years, but like realistically, you can't afford that. So it's like, you look for other forms of entertainment. Like the whole travel thing. I've talked to people where they're like, well, why don't you go on vacation, go travel? It's like, I can't afford to, like, it's just, I don't know. Unless you spent all your money on that. Like if you saved all your extra money, but it's like, okay, I can have some video games, or I can go on vacation once a year, or I could put a good stereo in my car and buy like a badass car. So it's like you have like a few options you can choose from to like keep yourself sane, or you could just spend all your money on alcohol. And I don't want to do that either. Oh, nice. I'm really trying to think about other items that were being phased out in our time, though. Combs. There's a lot of hair. People, the hair thing's been going on for as long as people have been around, I think. I think combs and brushes are one of those things that's like, people have always kind of had a form of that. The black plastic ones. I still use those every now and then. They still kind of use them at barber shops and stuff, too. I think restaurants are gonna die out. I was listening to a conversation. I don't know if you I was like really into Magic cards in like the 90s, early 2000s. I used to play all the time. So I used to have like all kinds of cards and stuff. I don't even want to think about that. I had a lot of good cards. But there's this guy I watched, Alpha Investments, Rudy, and he was talking about when he worked in the late 90s in like a restaurant. But he was talking about how restaurants can't afford to pay their employees anymore. Like eventually it's just going to get replaced by, you know, robots. Eventually it's just going to be fast food, because that's everyone always defaults to fast food. It's going to be Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff that's going to be open. There's not going to be any more, you know, like local mom and pop like eateries anymore. It's all going to be just gross. Like it's going to be like a vending machine kind of, because it's not even going to be a person. There'll be like a couple people maintaining it, but it'll just be you walk up and press a button. You're just like, I want this and this, and then it's just gonna dispense it. And it'll be so fast. Everyone wants things so fast and so cheaply made. And it'll be like not even real plants or meat or anything. It'll just be like some weird like substance. Yeah, the money thing sucks. Because I always used to talk to old people and they'd be like, well, why don't you just go do this? And it's like, you can't anymore. Like, you can't just go get you can't just like walk around town and go like find a random job. The only places that are hiring younger people are corporations on a regular basis. Unless you know somebody. Clothing stores run soon. Everyone shops online and just returns it if it doesn't fit. Yeah, and it takes up a lot of space too. You'll still have secondhand stores. Why I'm kind of glad where I work, because like secondhand stores will always be a thing, just because people always want to get rid of stuff, or when people want to find stuff cheaper, find deals on stuff. So I really hope we can get everything going, because I'd like to work where I work for the next, I don't know, rest of my life. If I can get it going. Like, even if I got famous, I'd still want to help the store out and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, man. There's got to be some other old-timey stuff. Well, there was, so I do know that there was a time capsule. I don't remember how old it was though. At one of the World's Fairs, there was a time capsule that they opened up, and there was already. I'm gonna have to relook that up, but they were saying there was already some items in there that they weren't sure what they were, which I thought was super weird. They were like, we're not sure what this does. And I was just like, already? Like in 100 years already, there's already stuff that like people don't know what it is. Um Oh, damn it. I thought he was going to hit on that one. I need to go with the feeling more than the... Well, I've been going off when I feel like they're going to bite. I need to go off the actual feeling of the vibration. Bass, man. Damn it. I always like doing that just so I could see further out on that screen. Nice. That's a good little chunk. Let's see how much I have left. I think it's gonna be like 40,000 still. If so, I might as well get it to the next level real quick. But you never know. There's times you have good hauls like that where it's 20 grand, and then you won't have another haul like that for three or four fishing runs. So I'd say the average one is usually like 6,000 to 10,000, something like that. Yeah, because most of these common fish aren't worth a whole ton. Let me do that. I'm gonna mail those letters too. I personally, I think action figures, I think they're gonna go away soon. Probably in the next like 40 or 50 years. I think there's something that were brought up. Like kids' toys nowadays, I don't see kids having the same. I don't think they're into the same stuff. Oh, 56,000. I was off by 16,000. Nice. I appreciate you guys being cool with me playing Animal Crossing, though. Because it's like, with everything I've been going through lately, I need a game like this to kind of just chillax and, like, just breathe. I don't know. Jukeboxes, but I think those were already dying out. You know, what I haven't noticed at the grocery store, remember at the grocery store they used to have the old-timey where you get a scoop and like you scoop the candy into a bag? They don't do that anymore. You just buy the candy individually. There's no more scoops. No more scoops and containers of stuff. I think they used to have that with the coffee beans too. It's probably more sanitary that way. Bass. Oh, the game hates me now. The game just wants to throw bass at me now. Damn it. I was too sad to catch that one. In fact, I might go take a break here in a minute. I'm mostly thinking about what I'm gonna play next. Yesterday I stopped because I was just feeling super exhausted. Today I don't feel exhausted, so but I'm still thinking about what I should play after this. Because I just don't know. What the hell is that? It's like a moth or something. Damn it. I need to get better at catching those quicker fish. There's something about when they bite that quickly that I'm just not used to it. See, look at all these bass now. I think the game does that though. I think it does that on purpose, where it's like, all right, you played for the day. Time to head back in. Yeah, let me go sell these. Sell these, take a quick break, and then just think of like what I want to do next. to 51,000. See, in this way, all the exciting stuff is the mail's gonna come in when I log in. The selling stuff will be exciting. So if I play during the day, I could just like collect stuff or whatever.